Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
This dude, DeAndre Baker, is an absolute idiot. Why are you trying to rob somebody when you're making millions of dollars? Is it because, about 45 minutes after he got drafted, he was already buying a $400,000 car? Is it because of that? Is it because you're already broke, even though you're making millions every year? What would possess you? What would possess you to rob somebody with a gun when you're in the position that you're in? And then he's with Quentin Dunbar. Like, I don't know, are they from the same place? I don't understand why they were together. And then it's at that point, like, only reason you're gonna be robbing somebody in that situation is if you're trying to prove a point or something, and it doesn't make sense all around. You're a first round pick going into your second year, and if I'm thinking right, you should be in the house. It should be quarantined. You should be inside, not harassing somebody. I guess he put the mask on for a different reason. He had his mask on, should have been inside. Should have been inside, maybe trying to learn the playbook. You weren't that good at it last year. It was like, what, week 10, and he didn't know what the playbook was? Some people are just such waste of space. This dude is a waste of space. I don't understand what... I had to take a day to process what was going on, because you have somebody who is literally a first round pick, someone who could, had a good second half to the last year. So he could be someone who plays maybe 10 years in the NFL. And he comes out and for some reason wants to rob somebody. Like, these people, like the reports that you see on these NFL players are just so ridiculous. Like, you just see the dumbest things. There's got to be something going on with this CTE or something, because you just see the craziest things that these people are doing for no benefit. I wonder, who was he robbing? Were you? I know who he just robbed. He just robbed the Giants. Out of what, $6 million or however much he's getting paid? He just robbed us. Unbelievable, man. This dude is just... Come on, man. Like, we finally think that you're on the track to do something productive. And then you go, in a time where you're supposed to be inside, where you're supposed to be practicing social distancing, at a time where you're supposed to be in Zoom calls, attending, many OTAs. You're out with Quentin Dunbar robbing somebody. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I might have the reports mixed up. I don't know if he was actually with Quentin Dunbar, if it was two different instances. But what's going on? Is this an old charge? Is this, is this something that happened when he was in college? Because it's that's all I can say, man. It doesn't make any sense at all. And it's just really a shame, because now we're going to have to go out. We're going to have to look for somebody. We're going to have to settle for somebody that's probably not even as good as him. My number one guy right now is Tremaine Johnson. A guy I wanted to bring in if we had that need for boundary corner was Prince. Wanted to bring him back because he's been solid for years with the Bears. But so much for the young core of the secondary. You're going to bring somebody in who's a veteran, who is probably going to be pushing 30 or 30 plus. And instead of having a guy who's like, 23 years old for the next 4 or 5 years, or possibly more, you're going to have a veteran, and you're going to be probably taking a cornerback in the first couple of rounds next year. And what a waste. Hopefully this is a misunderstanding. Hopefully this video will be for nothing and he gets off and it's all, it's all a misunderstanding. But something tells me with this dude, about 45 minutes 45 minutes after he got drafted, the dude already had a Rolls Royce. The next day, he had already bought a house. I don't know if he bought a house, but the next day, the things this dude was buying, like hours after that. I wouldn't be surprised if he just went broke. Man, I mean, can we get a break, man? I mean, if he did it, man, I don't care, man. He's gonna deal with what he has to deal with. You know, you want to be in the streets, go ahead, do it, man. If he did it, he did it. He's gone. He's not as good as Plaxico, but this is probably the last time this happened to the Giants. We just wasted a whole first-round pick, like I said. The cap space, I don't know what's going to happen to that. He's probably not going to get paid this year if he gets locked up. So, we'll see what happens. We're going to have to bring somebody else in here. Maybe Sam Bill is going to step up. B546. Hey, man, I mean, if you want more content like this, hopefully I don't have to make any more videos like this. But if you want more Giants, NFL content, sports content, go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and like this video if you want to see more. Nothing else to say. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here.